6, 7, 8.
Ta, ka, di, mi, ta, di, gina, tum, ta, ka, di, mi, ta, di, gina, tum, ta, di, gina, tum, ta, ka, di, mi, ta, di, gina, tum, ta, di, gina, tum, ta, di, gina, tum, ta, ta, di, gina, tum, ta, di, gina, tum, ta, di, gina, tum, ta, ta, di, ta, di, gina, tum, ta, di, ta, di, gina, tum, ta, di, ta, di, gina, tum, ta.
Hey everyone, Pete Gallia here, hope you're doing good, and what you just saw was a little bit of what went on between me and some friends at the open-minded drumming camp of 2022 in Gliwice, Poland. Now August was a bit of a crazy month for me, partially due to the camp and some other stuff, so I'm just going to take you on a quick journey so you can see what went on, and make sure you stick around till the end of the video if you're interested in getting involved with the open-minded drumming community. We've got some amazing stuff on there, both with subscriptions and also for free, so stick around till the end and I'll tell you a bit more about that in a bit. So traveling was definitely interesting this time around. Now, upon my arrival in Poland, it took us a little bit to get to Gliwice, had to do some errands along the way, some airport runs. As you can see here, we picked up Klaus Hessler, and that was always great to see him. And of course, you know, meeting up with some old friends, new friends. And we got started working straight away as soon as we could, really. So I'm just going to show you a couple clips here, you know, of Klaus just doing his thing. We were setting up for the courses. I got to watch him tuning his drums, setting up the entire kit, and just the way he sets up things, that he's an open-handed player. So he plays ambidextrous, so the way he sets things up is just super interesting with how he accesses all the sounds. So it was cool to be a bit of a part of that, you know, see that kind of come together and understand his process a little bit. Now, over the next couple of days, we just spent pretty much from morning till night every day filming these courses with Klaus. He bashed out 5 courses in the period of a few days, so that's super amazing, really impressive stuff. But the best part for me is that my office was just a little desk set up at the back of the room where I was creating notation and transcribing the stuff Klaus was doing. And I just got to sit down and listen to Klaus Hessler teach and play for pretty much an entire week, so that was really awesome. And these projects are just massive. The filming, of course, you know, massive Logic projects and all of that. So it's great to be part of that, just kind of see how these things come to fruition. But moving swiftly on, so it was at this point, right before the camp was about to hit, that I had to make a quick escape to the Isle of Wight in the UK to go to a friend's wedding. So along the way to the airport from Gliwice, I got to see some amazing views on this bus ride. Here's a bit of an idea what it kind of looked like. I got to see some of the amazing, inspiring local art by the people, and eventually, you know, made it to the airport, plane ride, train ride, etc., to get to this wedding. We had fun, we drank, we danced, we took things very seriously, obviously. And as a bonus, there was a really awesome wedding band playing at the event, and I just wanted to show a little bit of this here. The drummer of the wedding band only had one arm. So, once all of that was over, it was time for the camp. So flew back to Poland, found my way to Gliwice, and it was time to start the camp. Now, Open-Minded Drumming Camp 2022. This was an amazing experience for everyone, and I, for one, learned so much. I made so many new friends, and it was just great to be there as part of the team. So, of course, I had met Klaus already a few years ago, but I also got to meet the amazing Claudio Spieler, who is an awesome percussionist and teacher as well, who I got to become friends with and learn from also. So once we were gonna get started, it was time to open the event, and we got some amazing performances both by Klaus And we also were treated to something a little bit different and new to many of us there at the open-minded camp by Claudio Spieler. Now, you may or may not know a little bit about Klaus Hessler and Claudio Spieler, but they were the guests this year at the camp, and these guests change from year to year generally, so it was great to have them around this time. And Klaus is an expert on molar technique and rudiments and Swiss rudiments and all of this amazing, rich history of drumming, and he's a great teacher when it comes to sharing how to bring this into the modern age, how to take all of this relevant history behind the instrument and apply it to what you're doing to really take things to the next level. As you can see here in this clip where he's demonstrating, you know, moving rudiments around the kit, for example, to create vocabulary. And in terms of Claudio's classes, these were really, really fun. He's an expert at konakol and South Indian rhythm and kanjira also, and these kind of percussion instruments. And a lot of what he showed us involved how to take something like this. And eventually turn it into something like this. So that was pretty impressive. I mean, as you can see, it's super inspiring, so much fun. We also got a lot of opportunities to play together, many of us percussionists. For example, there was a lot of cajon playing actually at this camp. And a new thing to the open-minded experience, if you come to the camp starting last year, is actually now there's a group piece which is filmed at the end of every camp, a big performance where everyone learns their different parts, and we make this amazing video. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the rehearsal process right now. And this was a lot of fun, you know, 2 snare drum parts, cajon parts, floor toms, konakol, all of these amazing things and different rhythmic cultures coming together and us playing it all together. And we had a little bit of a filming session to get all this together at the end of the camp, basically. Now, if you want to see the full video of this performance, it's going to be coming out on the Open-Minded Drumming YouTube channel, of course, so I suggest you head over there. So just check out Open-Minded Drumming and subscribe there, and make sure you keep up to date there to see all of these amazing things which are happening over there too. And dotted around between all the classes and all of this craziness, there was still some time for me to keep up my online teaching. Alrighty, so 2 very important grooves. Both have the bass drum on the 1 and the 2 end. It's actually this. Same thing with the second groove, which is the same thing, but with 16 notes on the hi-hat. as well as many conversations over lunch, some great team lunches together, discussing what was going on at the camp, just spending some quality time together with the team and with all the participants, and also playing corvees in the middle of the night. So just a little bit more on that. This was a corvée called Corvée Steve, named after the amazing drummer Steve Smith. Now, this was taught from Selva Ganesh Vinayakram to Steve Smith, who also taught it to Claudio Spieler, and this was just us having fun at midnight or so. So that was kind of the end of the course. You know, we filmed the piece and said our goodbyes and kind of closed off the event, and that was the camp for this year, really, and it was just an amazing experience. But there was more work to be done. So before I actually came back home, there was some time that we spent doing some more filming, basically. So we filmed a couple of pieces, duos between Klaus and Claudio. As well as Claudio Spieler's course on Conacol, which was just mind-blowing to see. By the way, if you haven't seen my latest video applying Conacol to the drum set, check it out here. I think it's going to be the site. And Claudio filmed an entire course which is going to be available on the platform, so that was amazing. So once all of that was done, we filmed the extra pieces and the courses, and we had some chill time. We got some time to do a bit of photo shooting, get some material up for the platform and the individual members. We got some time to play some games as well, you know, play some board games and just have some quality time together again, of course. And even had a little bit of time to practice here and there, for example, by the pool. And of course, some time to goof off and just, you know, do whatever after 3 weeks of heavy work. And that's pretty much what went on this August. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a closer look into what happens at the open-minded drumming camp that happens every August in Gliwice, Poland. And if you want to get involved, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I'd also like to give you a little bit of info of what's going on the platform now. Of course, you can join in the camp next year, 2023, but there is a whole year left to go until then, and we would love to see you there and see some new faces. We've got people coming from all over the world, so having you there would certainly be amazing, and we hope to maybe make a new connection with you through that. But until then, there's many other options as well. Of course, there's amazing courses on the website now about Swiss rudimental drumming, hand technique courses, different style guides like Songo drumming, Motown drumming, etc, etc. And we've actually got dozens of courses in the pipeline which are coming out over the next year as well, so that would be really cool if you want to check that out and take your drumming to the next level with some world-class tutors. But not only that, there's also some free content on the website. If you just want to dip your toes in and just get involved, see what the vibe of the community is like, you can also do that. So I'm going to leave a link down in the description where you can make a free account and join my online classroom called Pete's Drum Hang. It's sort of like a online social group for drummers, and that's my little section of it where we can connect with each other. I'm posting in there pretty regularly, just generally stuff I'm not sharing anywhere else in terms of videos that inspire me, ideas, music related things, art related things, transcription, whatever, anything that is inspiring me from one day to the next. I'm usually chucking it in there, and it's a great place for us to connect if you want to start a discussion, ask a question, make friends. It's really cool. So anyway, I hope to see you in Pete's Drum Hang. And of course, if you make the free account, you also have access to free lessons on there, which are little teasers into the courses, but there's plenty in there with the free content to dig your teeth into for sure. And we've even got some stuff planned for the free members as well. So I can't really tell you too much about that yet, but there's gonna be some interesting content coming soon for all the members. You know, even if you're a free member, there's gonna be some ways to connect and learn and just be part of the community. And it's really exciting. I can't wait to tell you a little bit more about that in the coming months. So that's it. That's my little story about my August, you know, all of my travels and the amazing time I had with the open-minded drumming team, you know, filming new courses and coordinating and putting the whole camp together. It's been absolutely fantastic, an amazing month. And once again, I invite you, you know, create a free account with Open-Minded, come and join my online classroom for free, get some free content, let's connect, let's talk about interesting things here on Planet Drum, as Klaus would say. And until next time, I hope you're well and keep well. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.